Welcome back, operators. Today's video covers all ground and air vehicles in warfare mode, from speedy quads to powerful choppers. You'll get to know each vehicle's purpose, pros, cons, and tactics. Let's roll out. First we have the ATV. A fast, four-wheeled bike with no onboard weapons or armor, designed solely for rapid movement. When to use, great for sprinting across the map, grabbing objectives, or quickly flanking enemies. Pro tip, don't try to fight while riding, your role is mobility. Use it to reposition or quick transport. Remember that the ATV is vulnerable to enemy tanks or vehicles and can be taken down very easily. Next we have the light tactical vehicle. It's a lightly armored troop transport vehicle perfect for off-road mobility. This vehicle is mostly found in Ascension and Train Wreck maps. It is basically a better version of the ATV with its armor, which can provide some protection against enemy gunfires. Strengths and weaknesses: offers faster transport and protection but is vulnerable to tanks, helicopters and explosives like rocket launcher. Pro tip, get in the vehicle, drop near objectives quickly, or flank enemies and run before engagements begin. In this way you will be able to make the best use of this vehicle. Third we have the assault vehicle. It is a moderately armored transport vehicle with a top-mounted weapon station and beacon deployment capability. The driver has the option to deploy respawn beacons at important places of the map. On the other hand, a machine gun mounted on this vehicle can be used to provide fire support. This vehicle is really a perfect choice for beacon deployment, fire support and armor. However, like other vehicles, it is vulnerable to rocket launchers, magnetic bombs and tanks. Pro tip, you can cooperate with your teammates and make offensive pushes to hold ground using this vehicle. Now let's move to the part of infantry fighting vehicles. Starting with the LAV-G1 IFV, it is an 8-wheeled infantry fighting vehicle with high fire rate cannon and anti-tank missiles. It also have a machine gun mounted on its turret which can be used by other teammates. The LAV-G1 IFV boasts strong firepower against infantry and other vehicles. It is a devastative machine in the hands of a skilled player. Weaknesses: less resilient than main battle tanks. Has light armor and weak against magnetic bombs, tanks and helicopter missiles. Pro tip, coordinate teammates' role, use smoke grenades to get cover from enemy fire and use repair kits as necessary. Let's get introduced with the LAV-AA now. It is an anti-air light vehicle based on the LAV chassis with an AA cannon and anti-air missiles. Strengths: excellent defense system against helicopters and can suppress enemy infantry with its autocannon. The missiles can be used to lock into enemy helicopters and take them down quickly. By the way, keep an eye on the autocannon, because if you keep firing continuously then it will heat up and stop firing. Weaknesses: can be flanked by enemy vehicles or targeted by other players with missiles. Also, it has thin armor and its autocannon is not much powerful against tanks. The missile it has can't lock into ground vehicles. It is for air targets only. Pro tip, stay moving and utilize cover, keep smoke grenades or repair kits ready and watch out for tanks or other enemy vehicles. Moreover, stick with allied tanks or vehicles to get support from enemy attacks. Next we have the king of the battlefield, the M1A4 Main Battle Tank. This is a heavily armored battle tank equipped with a powerful cannon for top-tier ground dominance. Strengths: provides devastating firepower against infantry and enemy vehicles. Weaknesses: quite slow and vulnerable to helicopters and missile threats. Also, enemy players might attack from behind with magnetic bombs and missiles. Pro tip, use with LAV-AA for air cover. Use secondary weapons such as machine guns and grenade launchers. Advance with infantry backup. Don't wander solo. You might get ambushed out of nowhere. Next arrives the GTQ-35 Light Tank. It is a fast light tank equipped with a 105mm cannon, machine guns and reactive armor on the sides. Strengths: greater mobility and versatility than M1A4 Main Battle Tank, faster reload speed and can react to enemy attacks quickly. Weaknesses: has less armor compared to the M1A4 Main Battle Tank. So it's prone to heavy vehicle and helicopters can take it down very easily using missiles. Pro tip, use hit and fade tactics, use smoke grenades, strike, then reposition before enemy can respond. Don't always engage in direct fights. Try to avoid them as much as possible. Let's get to know about the FSV Wheeled Tank Destroyer now. It is a nimble tank destroyer on 4 wheels featuring anti-tank weapons and stealth coatings to reduce missile lock-on capability by the enemies. It has an autocannon with machine guns by default which can inflict effective damage against infantry and armored vehicles. Strengths: quick flanker vehicle, has great mobility. Because of its small profile and stealth coatings, it's hard for enemies to destroy it easily. Besides, the other crew slots have access to anti-tank and anti-air missiles which can be used for scoring heavy damages. Weaknesses: very light armor and not suitable for direct head-on fights. Also, enemy players can stick electromagnetic bombs which can cause heavy damage to the vehicle. Pro tip, this vehicle is ideal for ambushes. Hit enemy tanks from sides or rear quickly and then retreat. You can take out the enemy infantry by surprise as well. Moving from ground to air, we have the AH-1035D assault helicopter. It is a heavy assault helicopter featuring ground attack missiles, unguided rockets and a 30mm autocannon in the gunner seat for enemy infantry suppression. Strengths: dominates ground vehicles with its auto lock-on missiles. Excellent air superiority when manned properly. The rockets can be used to inflict damage against infantry. Weaknesses: vulnerable to LAV-AA and Stinger missile units. It requires active countermeasures to survive them, but it's not always available. Pro tip, get high altitude approaches, use decoy flares upon missile threats and always include a good gunner. Try to destroy the anti-air vehicles before they destroy you. Next we have the MH-33D Recon helicopter. It is a lightweight recon chopper with high speed, machine guns and unguided rockets, but has no additional gunner seat. Strengths: ideal for spotting enemies, marking targets and quick teammate transport. Weaknesses: poor armament. Can't sustain firefights against armored vehicles or tanks. Also prone to missile threats and decoys are required to counter them. Pro tip, watch out for anti-air threats and use stealth. Mark enemies for your team and avoid direct engagement in fights. And that wraps up our complete beginner's guide to all basic ground and air vehicles in Delta Force Mobile's warfare mode. From the fast-moving ATV to the sky-dominating assault helicopters, every vehicle plays a unique role on the battlefield. Mastering them can be the difference between winning and getting wiped out. Whether you're attacking with a tank, defending the skies with the LAV-AA, or scouting ahead in a recon chopper, it's all about using the right tool at the right time. Got a favorite vehicle? Let me know in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss more Delta Force Mobile tips, guides, and gameplay breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next mission, operator.